Reddit Let's Not Meet Stories. If you like it video, give it thumbs up. That way I know that you're enjoying this type of content. And let's get on with it. And subscribe. So close to 1K. Can we do before summer? Alright. Let's get on with it. I was nearly grabbed / kidnapped. When I was around 13 to 14, I went to Apple Festival in England with my family. My family come from the gypsies, but now all live in houses. They no longer participate in the city culture, and when I was not brought up as a city, but they decided I was not brought up as a city, but they decided we all go to the festival. As a young teen, me and my cousin, who was the same age, decided to wander off and do our own thing. We met a group of guys the same age as us and decided to hang with them. We reached the outskirts of the festival when suddenly one of the guys picked me up and tried to drag me into the bushes. I had always been pretty strong for a petite female who's only 5 foot, and fought for my life. I elbowed him in the face and kicked him multiple times as hard as I could. Everyone, including my cousin who was in shock, was just staring at this going on and did not do anything. I finally managed to get away and went as fast as I could. I had no idea what would happen if I couldn't fight the way I did. I don't know if he was going to SA me or grab me, which is well known in the city culture to be his wife. 10 years later, this still scares me, and I had never been to a city festival since. That was scary and a little terrifying. Glad she was okay. Now here's the next one. Man stopped at me and moved next door. This is going to be a short because I don't want to provide too much information. Years ago, I met a man at work. I worked in a very large orientation and had a very few encounter with a man who made it clear that he had a crush. But I made it clear that nothing would ever happen. I never saw him again for years. One day I was parked outside of a restaurant and as I was leaving, someone began running towards my car with an angry expression. Although it was the real guy that I haven't seen in years. I quickly started my car and left. Months later, I was leaving my house when a car suddenly turned sideways in front of me, blocking me. But I realized that the driver was the same real guy. Strange guy. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And he was frantically raving and screaming that I had to talk to him. I had to drive on the grass to get away. And doing some research, I realized that he had stalked me for years since the brief encounter at work and had moved it next door to me on purpose. Sound like some. They didn't provide much detail, but I'm kind of hoping that you got a restraining order against him or got the police involved. Okay, this one is another short one. This story takes place around January 2024, and I, 22 female, live on a one-floor house with a basement. No attic, no second floor. I suffer with extreme sleep paralysis. All the sleep issue, I have sleep talking, walking, sleep with my eyes open. I snore, sleep with my eyes open. No, sleep with my eyes open. Yeah. And sleep paralysis. My sister was working late for a few nights, and I was sleeping on her bed since I had the flu, and I was extremely hot. It had snowed a few days, so there was snow all around. Well, that night I had my unusual wake up before my body does, and all of that before I see him. Nice out demon in the corner, so a man outside. It's scary and I was terrified until I was able to get up. It was the next morning where my daughter had to use the bathroom, and I looked out my window, and beneath the basement goes up for a bit because the house is a sectional. 2 half-made hole. My window is nearly 7 feet from the floor, and the guy was closer to the top of the window. So I gathered the dog, called my stepfather from his room, and had showed him the footprints. I locked the window that day and slept in the room. He never came back, but it was really terrifying. This all started when I was 20. And about 7 years ago, I had stayed with my parents on and off for years, but recently it became so concerning whenever I stayed with them at either night around 1:30. Oh, excuse me. I wake up to a small thud. I always figure it was my cat jumping down or one of the dream awakening. As I'm older now, and living at home again, pursuing a nursing degree, I try to do more things to get money and help out around the house, or do things that will show my appreciation. That way, I decided I was going to do a clean on all the window more than a spray down, like scrub the panels and the creases materials is never done. That when it happened, I got to my window and sprayed it down with Windex to let it set. But that when I saw it, handprint all of the glass, much larger than anyone who lives in our home. I wear an SL glove that would be a special order type of side of the prints. So I set up a cam and floodlight a few weeks later. A few weeks ago. Now I gotta find this place again. Okay. to try to cure my possible insanity and overthinking. But the person that who came up the driveway on the camera and stayed at my window at 1:14 a.m. for about 22 minutes on the time stamp. So looking, and then he said left. I sprayed the stamp a bit. I sprayed the windows again. Fred's handprint. The police have been contacted, and we have gotten a driveway along, but for your safety, buddy, let's never meet. So that's the last one, I believe. No, the one more. Knock, knock. I was 15 years old. My family has moved to the city. My parents found a house to live in, which was really nice. My parents slept on the first floor, where the kitchen and living room was also located. My brother and I slept on the ground floor in the rooms next door. An important detail: our rooms open onto a game room with 3 small windows. One even in the first week after the move, I was so tired that I fell asleep really early while scrolling through TikTok. I woke up a few hours later around 2 a.m. with a feeling of being absorbed by something. I stood in complete darkness for a few dozen minutes, then grabbed the remote control and closed the shutter on my windows. After this, I tried to go back to sleep, but I couldn't. The feeling of being watched didn't leave me, so I kept busy as best I could. Played the guitar as it almost inaudible when not plugged in. I did some drawing and I read. 4 a.m. arrives and I haven't slept for 2 hours, and I still don't fall asleep. So I decided to stay on my phone till I fall asleep. I put on some headphones, turn on the music, and suddenly I heard tap, 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 tap on the window of the game room, which is shut behind my bedroom door. I turned off my music while away, turned off my headphone, and stayed quiet. The tapping became more aggressive. Then the person said, "Hey, hey," and no more noises. Panic. I called my mother, hoping that she would wake up and answer the phone. She answered me. I tell her everything. We exited the house to look around, but no one was there. Still some plants under the window that were damaged and were laying on the ground, so there was really someone. Today we still don't know who was it, nor he or she wanted. That was kinda more spooky. Could I give more details to it? So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down, comment if you want to see more of this. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.